Hey, I'm Jay from the Kubz Scouts. Welcome back to another 60 seconds challenge video. This challenge is the how long can I last without ever going outside challenge. That's the challenge that I created. If you guys created that challenge down in the comments, well, too bad. I just took it from you. This is also different than the survival mode that's in this game because I can never go outside to try to get any items. I just have to survive on whatever items I have already in the bunker that I brought down. Or if, I get a scenario where I can potentially get items, those are the only times where I can get items. But let's see how long I can last without ever going outside. If you guys cool with that, you down with that? Everybody get ready and buckle up, because here we go! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go Apocalypse. We are going to play as Teddy, as a fat man, because that's what I am. I just want to see if I got the skills, baby. That pay the bills, baby. And I already know the answer. That was a rhetorical question. Of course I got the skills. But since I can never go outside, I don't need things like a gas mask or the map, maybe. I might need it, for the people that want to come inside the bunker because they want to see if I have a map. So I need things that can help me survive in the bunker. So let's take that. Let's go over here. And the most important thing is that I need food and water because I can never go outside. So I'm just going to get Dolores because another adult means another chance at Laifu. Having one of the kids with me is just a waste of time, energy, and food. And we definitely don't want that to happen. Let me take the radio just in case I want to listen to some tunes. So let's see, what else do we need to get over here? Get one water, checkerboard, I guess, so I don't go insane. I should have gotten the bug spray. Where is it? I don't have time. Okay, jump in the bunker. Let the how long can I survive without going outside challenge begin. Day 1, ladies and gentlemen. I'm only gonna do one run of this, just one run. I have 5 bottles of water and 4 cans of soup. That should last me a long time. And I got the bug spray, so I can potentially make another med kit if I combine the Boy Scout book and the bug spray. So we're in good shape, guys. We're looking good right now. And how about that lake we've been going to for the past few years? It would be so good to find ourselves there, far away from all this madness. Swim a little, maybe take a boat ride, even if the whole place turned into Adamville. I read that for all you people out there that was happy with me when I read one of the random notes in a previous 60 seconds episode, so that was for you. So the food and water situation, guys, I'm gonna give them water every 5 days. On the first 10 days, I'm gonna give them soup on day 10. Then I'll start giving them food every 5 days as well. So nobody's ever gonna go outside, and we're either going crazy or this entire shelter is crawling with little insects. Or worse. It's worse! They're spiders. And not some miniature ones, but huge, furry, and very creepy beasts! We've got to do something about them. Just take the Boy Scout book and just blast them over the head! Oh, and look at that, guys. We killed the spiders, and we got a bottle of water! Day 3. This is terrible. We can't sleep. We've been having problems with sleeping ever since we got down here, but now it's worse than ever. If we don't deal with this problem, we won't be able to cope with any other challenges that await us outside these thin, sheltered doors. Well, good for us, we're never going outside, so we don't have to use the med kit, we can save it for more important things. And they're gonna be a little sleepy, a little drowsy, and a little crazy, like Teddy Boy right here. But you know what? That's perfectly fine with us. So Ted's tired, Dolores is tired, and they're both hungry and horny. I know that they're horny because they told me last night. Day 8. We found some weird mushrooms growing on one of the walls. Food shortage is no laughing matter, so maybe it would be a good idea to grab a mushroom bite or two. What's the worst thing that can happen? Well, the worst thing is, guys, they can get sick. So we only have 4 cans of soup, and I don't see any other ones that we can get in the near future. So you know what? We're gonna risk it. We're gonna risk the soup, guys. I'm clasping my hands together. Come on. Give me some good news on day 9. Don't be sick! Oh, God damn it, Ted! Why would you do this to me? Even the sock puppet is sick. Those are some nasty-ass mushrooms. We learned something today. Tomato soup is our best friend and mushrooms aren't. Yuck. Ah, yuck. That's definitely right. Okay, I guess I took the biggest L, guys. I took the fattest L. I gotta give Ted the med kit. Nobody's gone outside, obviously. And we thought phone calls were a thing of the past after the atomic bomb obliterated everything in our little town. However, a phone booth on our street survived the bombing somehow. It seems it's ringing right now. We should send someone to answer it. No, because I can't send anybody outside. I really have to be mindful of that. Like, nobody can ever step foot outside the bunker. If anybody does, I failed this challenge. And sometimes I might forget, like, that they actually go outside the bunker. Like that scenario. They have to get out the bunker and answer the phone. That means I failed the challenge because they actually stepped foot outside the bunker. So it's day 10. Let's give them the good stuff. And there it goes again. Noises. Weird noises all the time. Are they coming from the pipes? The walls? Is it something behind the door? We don't know and it's driving us insane. We should sit down and relax. Otherwise, we might get paranoid. Yeah, let's play some checkers. Let's play some boring-ass checkers. Checkers is so boring that you're gonna pass out and go to sleep. I bet you it's gonna be the best nap that you ever had. Why is Ted still crazy? Was he crazy last time? Let me see. Ted has rested and Ted is no longer thirsty, but he's not acting normally. Sometimes his behavior is pretty disturbing. That's an understatement. When we opened the bunker door this morning to let in some fresh radioactive air, we discovered a small suitcase on our doorstep. There was no note on it and the neighborhood seemed empty. Should we take a look inside? I always tell you guys this every time I get that scenario. Don't trust the suitcase outside of the doorstep. It can never mean good things. Ted became infected with something. Are you kidding? My saggy scroty boy. So he's just gonna be sick. Maybe I should just let him die. And nobody's gonna go outside. And as we were considering alternatives to the canned soup diet, a sudden knock at the door broke our line of thought. It turned out we were visited by a band of survivors who were in pretty bad shape. All they wanted was to get something to drink, a bite to eat, or at least clean bandages and medicine to attend to their wounded. I have no spare anything, so please get the fuck out of here! And they took everything that I have.
Oh, okay, goddamn.
Oh my god. Our refusal to provide for our visitors was not rude, and yet, the minute we denied their request, they launched at us with their fists, stones, and branches. We thought we were as good as dead, but those barbarians were satisfied enough to steal our supplies. When they left, all we could do was ponder what to do in this very, very empty shelter. They took the mask, the cards. Oh my god. I don't even want to say it all. Oh, that is disgusting. Ew. That actually, ew. I'm more sick than Ted at this point. That is nasty. Oh my god. Wow. They robbed me blind. That's what I get for being an asshole. And it's the end. How long can I survive without going outside and I get robbed like a mother sucker? That is insane. We're gonna try this one more time because that was bull. All right, guys, it's day 15 on the second run. I promise you, I pinky promise you that I've never been outside, and we are going to give them that. And somebody was knocking on the door. It's an armed and dangerous woman outside. You think I care about that? You think that's the first time an armed and dangerous woman came at me? Remember the last run? I bet you there was a bunch of armed and dangerous women outside. Why is Ted sick? He wasn't sick and then he became sick. I'm so sick of you, bro. You know what? I don't even know if I should give him the med kit. We'll wait until like day 20. Another radio scenario, and I don't actually have a radio in the second run. An alert! There's a gang of firefighters outside. Or at least they are dressed like ones. They've been banging on the door, ordering us to surrender all of our supplies. They claim they will drive us out with fire if we don't comply. Guess the definition of a firefighter has somewhat changed recently. How do we oppose them? You know what? I'm not gonna waste any of this yet. I'm gonna sacrifice Ted because I think that they're gonna take him. And if I'm right, he's gonna be dead. He's not dead. So what did they actually do? The invaders burst into our shelter like a violent tidal wave and immediately went for the one thing that was the greatest value to them, our water stockpile. They grabbed as many bottles as they could and left. They could only grab 2? You freaking firefighting pussies? Alright, let's give them that. And I guess I'll give Ted the med kit, even though I don't want to. And we got a visit today from a person with a physical mutation. He managed to grow several extra fully operational hands. He shared the story of his group with us, people with other deformities who despite the circumstances remain friendly and struggle to gather supplies. Wherever they go, people just shoo them away in fear of getting sick. He promises that if we gift him some supplies, his group will help us get rid of bandits next time they bother us. That is very valuable. I have 5 cans of soup and 4.5 bottles of water if those firefighting asswipes didn't take it. So we're gonna give this mutated guy some soup, and then he's gonna help us beat up whatever bandits try to bust in our door next time. Ted got sick again. How did he get sick? He became infected with something. Infected with being a little bitch. I'm so sick of this guy. And it's hard to keep track of our time down here. We can't tell if it's night or day, and they're gonna be very tired and restless. So Dolores is gonna quit with that resting bitch face, and she's just gonna look like a bitch. And Ted died! How did he die? Wait, what? He starved to death? But it's day 25, I gave you food. What is you talking about, baby? Oh my god, now Dolores is sick! I don't understand why they keep getting sick. This doesn't make any sense to me. Usually they don't get this sick this fast. It's only day 27. Does not going outside really mess with them this bad? Alright guys, I don't really know what to do. We're 29 days in. I don't have a med kit for Dolores. If I can't get a med kit within the next 10 days or so, she's probably gonna die. I'm gonna keep giving her soup and water. Maybe the disease will flush out of her system. I have no idea. And a sleazy looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder paid us a visit. He offered us a simple one-time deal. For just 1 can of soup, we get the bag and all of its contents. No, it's gonna be Sherikov, the cat. but maybe Sherikov could have helped me and gotten some supplies for me. Nah, Sherikov doesn't do that. Sherikov's a little bitch, and Sherikov doesn't really help me with anything. So let's give Dolores that. And when we heard a knock on the door this morning, we held our breath in fear, but we soon heard children's voices coming from outside. They offer the gunpowder for the checkerboard, and they offer a map for the bug spray. 2 things that I don't have. I need the medkit. I need something. I'm only 31 days in. That's nothing. Day 37. Dolores ain't gonna make it to day 40. I know she's not. I could just see it in her eyes. Those red, veiny, bloodshot eyes. Oh no, come on, baby girl. Just survive with me a little bit longer. You're gonna get a med kit. Just cross your fingers, I promise you. Day 40. We made it to day 40. Can we make it to day 50 with Dolores' sick ass? I hope we can. That'll be a good record. It's really weird when you get the feeling that something is watching you. Our shelter is tiny, but this has been bugging us for a while now. We checked all the closets and no one is hiding there. Is there something alive down here besides us? Maybe a rodent of some kind? If so, we need to show it that we are the dominant species in this little paradise of ours. Yes, let's just get the axe and just whack him across the face! Maybe the rodent is holding a med kit. You never know. Come on. Maybe it's holding like 3 med kits. Oh, it's not holding anything. Oh, we are so freaking dead! One of the cupboards in the shelter was a bit shaky, so we pulled it out to give it a new home. In the process, we discovered a secret door. Where does it lead? No idea, but let's find out. Technically, we are not leaving the bunker, so we are gonna turn on our handy-dandy flashlight. And why am I pointing at you guys? That is so rude. I apologize for that. Dolores got a radio. She didn't get a medkit, but she got a freaking radio. Hallelujah, I guess. Let's give her that. And let's just turn on the radio because, I don't know. Let's just do anything that we can. Maybe we'll still live. A stranger pushing a rusty wheelbarrow filled with all kinds of goods stopped by today. He claimed he's a trader looking to barter for items he requires. So he offers water in exchange for the flashlight. You know what? I'm going to do that, and I'm going to give Dolores more water because maybe the water is going to help her not be sick. You never know, guys. Dolores' health has not improved. Okay, so the water doesn't do jack shit! Day 47. The other day, we heard a quiet knock on our door, but when we opened, we only found a suitcase on the doorstep and there was no one around. It isn't signed, but it sure looks like it's meant for us. Should we check what's inside? You know what? We should. Because we're not leaving the bunker. We're just checking what's inside the suitcase. Maybe it'll be a med kit. Come on. Give it to me. I don't actually see anything in there. It was nothing. It was expired soup. Haha, thanks. Thanks for the prank. Open in the name of freedom, came a shout from outside our door. We weren't sure who claimed to be representing freedom, but we could hear it was a group of people probably armed. Anyone who introduces themselves like that is probably planning to kill someone in the name of freedom. Should we open? Yes, because we are desperate. We will do anything for a medkit. It's day 49, Dolores is still alive, and we still don't have anything at all. But they gave us 2 waters, so maybe we can still flush the disease out of our system. And a sleazy trader carrying an equally scruffy bag paid us a visit. That's the Sherikov situation. I'm just hoping somebody is blessed enough to be able to, you know, spare a medkit for us. It's day 50, halfway to 100. Maybe we can make it. So let's give her water and soup on day 50. And what's this? What's this? They offer cards for a radio? Really? Flashlight for a padlock? Those are the worst freaking trades in the history of anything. Oh, get that out of my face. The end. Dang it. She survived, what, 54 days? Was it 54 days? Dolores' sickness progressed quickly. Coughing, fever, chest pain, she didn't recover. Damn. It was just so unfortunate that they kept getting sick and for no reason at all. 54 days, guys, of not going out to scavenge or not stepping foot outside whatsoever. That was pretty good, but I really feel like we could have done better. I kind of want to do this in another episode. And look at that. Successful expedition, 0 out of 0. Items brought from expedition, 0. We never went outside. And we never had to defend our shelter because they just stole the water. So Ted and Dolores just gave the water up like that. Alright guys, but that's going to end it for this challenge of 60 seconds. If you guys want me to try this again in another episode, I will try it if you guys want me to. I saw some challenges from a previous video, but I kind of want you guys to be a little bit more creative than that. So let me know some good challenges in the comments down below. But if you're looking forward to more episodes of this series, make sure you guys give this video one big fat like. And tell a friend today that Jay from the Kubz Scouts is dead too!